can't believe that you would say something like that to me on the air. And if the tables were turned, you would be having a hissy fit. So right off the bat, a blow to my new attitude. But giving up was not the answer. Just know it won't always work, but you have to keep trying. I kept trying and kept trying. And in that situation, things didn't really get better, but that was out of my control, unfortunately. So it's really just not any fun to go through life feeling like a victim, like a loser who never has anything work out for them. Read the book. It will help you figure out what you are getting out of staying stuck and will help unstick you. You can do this. I'm telling you, if I did it, you can too. I've always hated when people said that because I don't know you. It doesn't mean a thing to me if you can do it. You know, they usually say that with like weight loss programs or whatever. If I did it, you can do it too. I say that because, and I think hopefully you know me a little bit by now, I truly was a pessimist. There is just no getting around it. I thought life was one long misery, and I've completely changed myself around. Over time, it's taken a long time. There's no better day to start than today. And I still work at it. I still do my gratitude journal every day. I've recently had it writing down my top 10 dreams every day. That is thanks to Rachel Hollis and her latest book. She said, write down your top 10 dreams. Write them down as if they've already happened and write them down every day. At first, I couldn't come up with 10 dreams. Now I'm like, I think I might do my top 12 dreams because there's more that I want. There's more that I think I can go after. So when I say that I did it, you can do it too, I mean that with my whole heart. Something else I did recently also, I believe I got this from Rachel Hollis, is I think that's where I read about doing it. I wrote myself a letter saying how far I have come in this thing we like to call life. And my letter went something like this. Always remember how much you have accomplished. I wanted to get in the music radio business, and I've made a career out of it for 25 years. I wanted to buy a house at the shore, and my husband and I made that happen. I want to stay in shape, and I've worked really hard over the years to keep my weight down. Plus, I went to the gym again this morning. Yay me! I made it to the gym. I picked an amazing husband. These are just some of my examples. So write yourself a letter. I know you will feel silly. Do it anyway. And list all of the things you have done in life thus far that makes you really proud. Is it your kids and the kind of parent you are? Is it career related? Is it where you live and what a great partner you are for your spouse? Write it all down. And whenever you're feeling low about yourself, drag that letter out and read it again and again and again. I just put mine, it was like the first page in a new notebook that I had dedicated to writing, my writing goals. And the really ironic part of this is I wrote this letter to myself 2 days before I lost my job. So weird and coincidental to me. I had started my blogging maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks before I lost my job. And so I had been reading books and trying to, figure out the next steps. And also I had started the blog, and then I had wrote this letter. And it's so funny to me that I chose to write that letter. And then 2 days later, but I think I knew, like I've talked about this before, I kind of knew something was going on. I kind of knew bad news was coming. I could feel it. I just had a bad feeling. So maybe that's part of it. I don't know. It was a little intuitive, which is great. But back to you. Write this letter to yourself. Nothing bad is allowed in this. This is only what we're proud of ourselves for. And like I said, when you're feeling a little low, when you're feeling like you can't get to that next goal, you take out that letter and you read it. And you can read it over and over, and it will pump you up and remind you of what a badass you are. So if you want to be happy, you do have to think happy thoughts. I hate to say it. I hate to be one of those, but it is that simple. It may take you some time to make the transition. Read the books. Write the affirmations. Tell yourself that you are worth living the best life possible, because you know what? You are. Check out my blog, check out my podcast, or do both every single day. I will be a constant reminder for you. That is my job. I would like to be your daily dose of inspiration and positivity. I hope that you are enjoying that. I hope it's working for you. It's working for me. I'm loving it. I'm like outside now reading a book, catching some sun. I think of something that I want to talk about. I run back inside. I write it down in a notebook. Like, I just can't wait to do this and get started and plan everything every day. I'm loving it. And I hope you love it too. So now it is Wednesday. It is hump day. And go be happy. I am very excited for you and the start of your path, or the middle of your path, or wherever you may be on your path. But I know you can do it. Hang in there. Make it your best day yet. I will talk to you tomorrow for another daily dose of inspiration and positivity.
Thank you for listening to The Hopefulist, hosted by Wendy McClure. For more inspiration, please visit hopefulist.com. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow on The Hopefulist.